Good day. Good day, everybody. Hello. Hello, hello. Careful with Buddle. Yeah, thankfully on this character, I don't have the trinket yet. So no worries there. No worries there. Good morning. Hello, Kishka. Okay, all right. So, he will take the trinket. That's what people are saying on the Discord. People on the Discord are saying that the Mariners Anchor, this this thing is taken by Buddle instead of a Dwarven ring if you say yes. We may verify it. We may have to verify for the content, but you know, maybe later on in the stream, right? Got to keep you on the edge of your seats. Ooh, I have 4 Prey Wild cards. Do I roll something? Is there anything we're going to do today where that's worth rolling? Not really. Let's roll the Frost Dragon, because that's where we're going now. Although I don't even really need extra experience anyways, but whatever. I'm definitely going to lose mine. I think even if he does do it now, it's going to be fixed within like a day. There's no way. And probably, I'm hoping or assuming that if he does take them, they keep a log of it and they will send them back to people who've lost it to Buddle. Surely CIPSOFT wouldn't allow Buddle to steal your precious trinkets, right? I'd give it to him if it made him never ask me for another ring. Me too, Tiger. I'd totally donate it to him if it was forever high camp, yes, and he always gets me there. I actually would as well. Hey, Silver Sage. 5kk for never having to fuck around with him. Totally worth it. All right, so short little update on Baby Paladin. I have been recording a few guides for him off stream. All the stuff that I wanted to record, I've done. The best place I've found on the Baby Paladin, absolutely insane, was Edrin Were Creatures, you know, Were Foxes and stuff. I was doing over 1.5kk raw on like a 96 Paladin or something, which is like Lava Lurker type results on a below level 100, except that it was also like 400k profit as well per hour. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. AI viewers stream. Oh, a bot. You there, Tiger? You ban his ass for me? No, you've already done it. You've already done it. There you go. One step ahead of me. Thank you. Looks like I'm not getting... Oh, never mind. Has anything discovered about a new fishing rod? It doesn't have any users. It doesn't have any users. Sorry. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Hello.
I just repurposed my Dwarven rings in now payment for him. Yeah, they're only like 200 GP, right? I mean, it's kind of makes sense not to have to fuck around with it. It's not a bad deal, I think. All right, so the plan for today is to get the results for a few places that I don't actually plan to record unless they turn out to be like amazing. And that is Ocolnia Frost Dragons, Edron Vampire, Crypt Bottom Floor, Orc Cult, Grimvale -4, Faerist Surface, and Ormond Minotaurs. They robbed Mirays of 10 videos of content with that fishing rod statement. True. What's my base distance skill? 108. It's 104 plus 4 loyalty, so 108. So it's pretty good, but it's, you know, whatever, right? Drachika with 3% dragon damage might not be a meme at Frost Dragons. I don't think you really need that extra 3% damage. You're basically like 2-shot in the Frost Dragons on a 90+ monk anyway. Yeah, they do balance odds. I don't think anybody balanced your Tamira, Oberon, and Scarlet in the past 2 years, though. I don't think that's what's happened. Um, I'm going to a boss just real quick that I don't think I'm allowed to share, although it is somewhat public. I'm just gonna go and tag it real quick. Just in case it's a problem. We're gonna stay on the dark screen for 3 minutes while I get the tag. So we can answer some questions. Hey, Christian, sorry, man, I couldn't find out how you were two-shotting those DLs yesterday. Was that purely ranged attacks or an ability? Yeah, it would have just been the crits from the arrows. The 858 of Asking Stop gain all my favorite vocations nerfed. No can do, sorry. It's my job. That's how I get the clicks. Safest and profit hunt for solo 600 ED. Can someone write it to him like Falcons or something? 600 ED Falcons probably best, right? No Muggy. Already tried Muggy playing Sesufo off stream because I was doing Lizard Chosens. I was recording Lizard Chosens. So I did Muggy while I was there. It was all right, but it wasn't anything crazy. Complete noob here. Can anyone let me know if Riftbow is really better than mycological for 120 RP? I'm getting conflicting recommendations everywhere. Honestly, bro, it doesn't matter. I do think mycological is probably better at 120. I think Riftbow is best from 150. But honestly, it's such a tiny difference. Like, just don't worry about it. How did the testing go overall yesterday? Had to dip halfway through. Amazing. It's so powerful. I think it's pretty damn crazy. Had a good time. Gonna be testing in a minute. I'm just got the Tibia screen hidden because we're doing a rare boss that I don't think I'm allowed to share it on stream just in case someone comes and trolls it. So we'll be back on the baby paladin in just a minute. Would you swap T3 Dwarven legs for mutant high trouser at 300? I would. I think I would, Tiger. Well, that's pretty close, but I think I would. Childless because so base streams every day. I know. Imagine if I didn't have kids or a job. 12-hour streams every day. Giveaways? Well, yeah, maybe. I probably wouldn't be having to giveaway every day. Maybe. Glad to hear the pre-150 Paladin life isn't so miserable anymore. Honestly, it's really good. Once you unlock your first barrage, what is it? It's the Ethereal barrage. You get that level 60, right? So good. From level 60, Paladin is just chilling. You got to get that level 60, which is still not that amazing. But whatever, it doesn't take that long, you know? Especially with the weekly tasks now. Pretty damn fast. Maripur Turtles with a Master Sorcerer? Yeah, I already have it recorded. In fact, let me have a look. When is it going to come out? It's going to come out in about 2 weeks. But yes, I do have it. Reached 400 my MS yesterday. Now it's time for the next vocation, I guess. Paladin! Okay, I think maybe I can start sharing now. I think everybody got the tags and stuff now. Here we go. I think everybody's got the tags now. So I'm going to run off. Come on. No, they're killing in 20 seconds. Okay. Is it any better EXP than Cobras for a 350 MS? There we go. Osikayo dead. Any better EXP for 350 MS than Cobras? Yeah, I imagine Flimsies, you can probably already start doing at 350 if you know what you're doing. That would be better. Other than that, I can't remember. I don't... probably not. But yeah, Flimsies if you can manage at 350. Can't remember if you can manage or not. All right. Now is the test on the baby paladin. I looked away for 10 seconds and suddenly 50 plus people running around. What happened? It was a boss. All right. Let's see how this goes. Oh, now there's a warden. Ah, fuck it. Let's just play. Let's just play. I don't want to be relogging every 2 minutes, dude. For different tags on Nevia. Too many people playing on Nevia. There's too many nice things to share between people. Oh. New goal? Yeah. You know, yeah, yesterday I was thinking about what to do for a goal. And I realized that the webcam that I use is pretty good. It's pretty fine. It's all right. It's 14 years old. So I figured that might be a good improvement for the stream to actually get a new webcam. I think might help the quality of the stream somewhat. This one is, it does fine. But especially when you zoom in, when I try and do some stuff like sub sounds, and it's like they'll zoom in on the camera, so the quality is a little bit lower. So I figured that might be a good long-term goal to get something nicer for the stream. What floor of lowest spike did you get your MS data? Always the lowest floor. The lowest floor is the best. So whenever I talk about lowest spike, I always go for the lowest floor. In fact, the lowest spike video is going to be published this week. I was just recording it yesterday. And just today, just this morning, I recorded the level 120 to 275. So generic sorcerer playstyle guide. And that one's going to be published this evening at 6 p.m. Did you try the Shatterstorm arrows here? On this character, I meant. I've tried it at a few places where I think it makes sense, but honestly, in most places, it doesn't make sense. This is, I think this is, the crystalline arrows are so good. And Shatterstorm arrows, honestly, so bad that it doesn't really make much sense, I find. I will try them. The two places that I'm going to try them still at this level range where I think they may be better is Lava Lurkers and Exotic Cave. Those will be the two that we try. I still feel like maybe crystalline arrows will be better.
Kucerman. 49 złotych. Shit. Let's get it started.
Thank you. Thank you, Kucerman. Thanks so much. There we go. That's 4% already. There you go. Thank you very much, Kucer. As always. Always much appreciated. Thank you. I do think that, yeah, once I get this webcam, it's probably going to be the one that I'll use for like 10 years or so. It seems like a very, very good webcam. The only upgrade from that one would be like an actual camera. If you get like a proper Sony camera or whatever and stick that on your computer, use that as a webcam. But those can be like literally like $10,000 if you go for like a really expensive one. So I'm never getting that. But this is pretty much the best best regular webcam you can get. Came out 7 months ago. Thank you. So not lowest spike, but lowest spike. Yep. Pretty much. Yeah, the other levels have like too many of like these random, these weaker monsters that don't really make sense, like the massive earth elementals and stuff, which are very annoying. So yeah, the lowest floor is definitely the best. A little bit harder, obviously, than the higher floors, but much, much better. Could have sprung for a basic vibrancy scroll here. Where could I have used it? Where could I have used it, Tiger? How long does it take to do one video? It depends on the type of the video, but honestly, between 30 minutes to 1 hour. So the 7 videos I do each week is somewhere between 3 to 5 hours of effort every week. How the fuck do you get out of the deserted island when you travel through shortcut from Port Hope to Edron? It keeps telling me, okay, you're going to want to read the secret library quest log, Kubu. You do need to, like, you can only do it, I think, at night or in the day. I can't remember if it's one or the other. You can only do it at a certain part of the day. But yeah, I recommend you just read the spoiler. It's the secret library quest. That's like the very first mission, the shipwreck there. Do you have a count of 50% loyalty? Yep. Indeed. Come on, of course. This account, this is one of my first, it's not my very first account, but this is probably like my 3rd or 4th account I ever created. It's from 2005, so it's 21 years old now. It could drink in America now. This account could drink alcohol legally in America. So yes, I do have 50% on it. My friends, which runes do you consider to be the best for EK? Okay, I'm assuming you're probably Brazilian and you use runes to mean charms. So if you want charms, then I would say low blow, overpower, and parry would probably be the best 3 for Cobra's -1. When ED? After Paladin, probably end of September, early October. Where is my 500 plus RP? You sold it to get kebab? No, Bubba. I still have it. It was on stream like 10 minutes ago. I still got it. We're just saving stamina for the event day. And also the thing is, the event means that I won't be able to get any results on this baby paladin because, you know, there's the respawn and the extra loot and whatever. It actually makes it a very bad week for trying to make content. So I'm not going to be able to use this paladin at all for the next week because I don't want to get over-leveled. So we're just making sure to get as much of it as possible right now. And yeah. Tomorrow when we stream, it'll be on the main paladin. You deleted account from 2004. Ah, unlucky. Yeah, I've had people who I know I have friends who like lost access to like very old accounts. They stopped playing. Big regrets. Regarding the Great Expedition, I got a few alts collected at 70 points. Wondering if I should save them for the 4 years and sell those add-on items. Honestly, Silver Sage, just wait for tomorrow. I think the chances are that those add-on items will be raffled off in the lottery. In which case there is no real point waiting for 4 years. So you see what happens. Tomorrow people will be collecting the data. well, we'll be collecting data on my Discord to see how many like add-on items there are and stuff. You know, people could just get those and then there wouldn't be any point in keeping it. Low blow, assassin, powering vision, overpower, scout. Yeah, it's yes, overpower or savage blow. Yes. Why don't you use mass san? Well, yeah, I can use mass san. I want to use the barrages for when the monsters are running away, right? When the monsters are running away, I don't have to chase after them, so then I use the double barrage. But yeah, you're right. I should be when they're near me. I should be using the mass san rotation indeed. So let me see if I can remember to do that. That does have higher DPS as long as everything is in range. But when something's running away or isn't close to me, then yeah, switch to the barrage setup. Yeah, it's probably going to be pretty rare. I imagine it's going to be pretty rare, Silver Sage. Yes, Mass San is better damage. If you can get the Mass San, if you can use it, then definitely use it. But there are respawns where you don't want to use it. For example, when I was hunting Edron Were creatures, definitely don't want to be using Mass San there because there's loads of monsters that run away. There's loads of ranged monsters, and it's just way more comfortable to be using a double barrage build. But yes, here, as long as monsters are around me, I can be using Mass San. All right, 10 minutes in. Looks not too bad, to be honest. 1.25 raw, something like that. Let's finish the lap, and then we'll save the results. But, you know, it's not great. It's all right. I mean, this would have been, like, extremely good experience pre-rebalance. But post-rebalance, it's just okay. And it's waste as well, because, of course, they don't drop anything. But still, kind of a nice old-school place, right? The people who spend points from event will be included in the raffle. Yeah, CIPSOFT confirmed that. I still, just to be safe, I still didn't spend the points on my Paladin. This is the one that I have the most points on. The only one I really cared about. I think I have 110 points, maybe. Oh, there's an echo. Let me, you know what? Let me just clear this. Note down the results. Actually looks like 1.3 KK raw, and now we're going to pop the echo. All right, let me write it down. Okolnia 1.3 KK with approximately minus 100k profit per hour, or also known as waste. Yes, I saw the echo. I just wanted to let's see what happens. Influenced Frost Dragons. Okay, 5, 3, 3, and 1. Wouldn't you wait to use the points in case you got one of the things you bought? Yeah, that's a fair question, although I've already gotten everything that I wanted anyway, because I did on multiple characters. But yeah, that's true. If you only got like 70 points and you're not sure what to... and you weren't sure what to spend on, then yeah, it would be better to wait. It does not get stolen. Okay, so it was fake news. Okay. All right, Mariner's anchor does not get stolen by Buddle. Fake news. Is Holy and Bluefinger some kind of new rune, or what is it? It's new spells. New Paladin spells. Introduced with the rebalance. A CIPSOFT answered to your video yet? What do you think? What do you think they're gonna do, Bubba? Do you think CIPSOFT YouTube account is going to put together a response, a slapback video from the devs of CIPSOFT. Why we think Kuznia is wrong. Don't listen to him. You think they're going to respond like that? I wish, because that would be hilarious. But no, I don't. Another echo. What? What is this? What is going on? Another influenced as well. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'd watch that clapback video. Me too. I mean, obviously I would, but that would be hilarious. What do you think about Greater Gem Wheel today of Paladin 1000? Well, you want Revelation Mastery type wheels, gems. So Carpet, Grenade, Gift of Life, Avatar. Whatever gets you next tier up in your Revelation perks. Because that gives you the flat damage, which is what you want on the Paladin. All right, we've tested this. It's not bad actually. You know, it's decent. It's decent. It's I think currently this would make it the 4th best spot I've tested. So it's like up there and pretty decent. Not particularly fun or anything though. The paralyze is always annoying. 108 distance is my base. So it's pretty good, but it's not exactly anything, you know, crazy. They have answered to your videos in the forums, like directly to stuff you mentioned on the videos. Okay, right, maybe, but they don't say, oh, we saw Kuznia said this, and here is the response, right? That would be crazy. So it's always going to be ambiguous. Carpet is the best now, maybe. Yep. The best gem I do think is the Divine Carpet, Divine Empowerment Mastery. Hey, always watch your guide videos. I have a 340 EK. Could you maybe make a Wheel of Destiny guide for EKs? I recently came back to Tibia and have no idea how it works and how the gems work. A lot of people ask for it. I don't love this kind of content. But a lot of people ask for a wheel functionality guide rather than which gems to use. Let me make a note and I'll think about it. I made a note in my Jira, created a ticket, you know, put it in the backlog, and we'll see what we can do. We'll do it. We'll do it shortly. T-Dog apparently is already confirmed debunked. Apparently debunked already, T-Dog. Debunk your cheeks. Debunk your cheeks, T-Dog. Come on, it's been debunked. I'm totally not lying to you. Go test it yourself. I promise it's debunked. Hey, Zepnos, it's been debunked. 100%, promise. All right. Out of these respawns, I imagine Edron Vampire Crypt is probably the one that's going to be the toughest to get. So let's go there now before the masses descend on Nevia after school. So let's go. Check out the Vampire Crypt. Then once we're in Edron, then we can do Grimvale -4 afterwards, I suppose. Let me just grab some Moonlight Crystals. Won't believe it till I see Kuznia test it live. Okay, we'll do it later. We'll do it at the end of the stream. So, okay, so the thing is, Halat Leilani, what is it that you want? Are you looking for a guide that explains what the wheel and gems are as a concept and how they function? Or are you looking for a guide that tells you which gems to put where as an EK and which perks to unlock? Because those are two very different videos, okay? Very, very different. When do you think the raffle for that event will happen? I think it's going to be tomorrow morning. Will be tomorrow. I think I will be streaming after SS, straight away after SS. So we'll probably, gather the data on the raffle and stuff. I imagine it's going to be tomorrow SS that everybody's going to get the items in the depot. How long can you exchange the points for items? As long as the rewards are active. So 1 more week. So it's going to be rewards for 1 week. Throughout that week, the boat will still be there. You'll still be able to exchange your points for rewards then. Did they share what the prices are? Prizes with a Z, not with a C. Come on, that's a different word, bro. You confused me. No, they did not. I imagine it's just the stuff that you can buy for points. I imagine it's just the stuff you can buy for points. So the add-on items, the ducks, the trinkets, but I don't know. Maybe it's just some other new stuff. But I don't think there's anything's been data mined, so I don't think there are any other secret items that we could get. But the pirate has like 500 coins. Did anyone get it with this time of event? No. You would need to donate 10k a day for 4 years straight to get the hat. It may be obtainable through the raffle system, though, right? Maybe. Shouldn't it be a continuous thing? Yeah, like you'll be able to get... You can save up your points for next year, but you can only exchange them for the next week, right? So you'll just have to wait for another year. What is my opinion about tires? Tires like car tires? Like, are you asking about like winter summer tires? Is that is that the kind of tire you're asking about? Good sir. They'll probably hand out ducks since they're off 16, but you can only buy 10 at the NPC. Yeah, probably. Those will probably be in the raffle, yeah. You look like a Michelin man. Hey. Yes, exactly. I just use year-round tires. I do not use summer tires. I do not use winter tires. I buy all-season tires, and that's it. It's also because I do not drive very much. I drive approximately 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers a year. That's not really enough for me to want to invest into 2 sets of tires and have to go to the mechanic and change them twice a year. So I just have all-season tires. Good spot for level 140 RP nowadays. Edrin Ware creatures, exotic cave, lava lurkers. He actually did mean tires, Luquinho, so bite me. I knew it was about tires. Polish people love talking about tires. I spent some coins buying the fishing rod thinking it would catch some quarries or sea serpents, but I only caught fish with it. I bet the fishing rod will be the most common reward from the raffle. Was my light bulb preference daylight or soft? I have no idea. I never thought about a light bulb preference. Okay, is somebody here? Or are we actually good to go? I think we're good to go. All right, resetting, bam. Quickly before the masses descend on this respawn. It's a very popular one. On Nevia, of course. You can actually catch fish with it. Yes, you can catch fish with it. But you can't catch anything else. It's just basically fancy regular fishing rod. Can we see the benefits of the Great Expedition? No, I mean, voting's still going on today, so why would you be able to see it already today? RP and Monk, what would I recommend? I'd recommend RP. Did you have to claim it? Nah, I don't claim Luquinho. I just come in and I just take the spawn. And if someone claims it and comes, then we fight. Today's vote was a repeat. A couple of the votes already repeats, right? It's really boring. A couple of the votes were repeats. The first vote was the most interesting, I find. The bestiary bonus or the double respawn. That one was quite interesting. And then you had 5% EXP or 5% crit chance. Those are like the two most exciting votes. And everything else, like, I was not particularly impressed or excited. Massan or the new Holy Barrage? Well, Massan is more powerful, but Holy Barrage is like more versatile in where you can use it, right? So it's easier to hit distance or running away monsters with it. Question about the rod. Maybe there is more chance to get pike and other nice fish. Well, CIPSOFT themselves confirmed there is no special usage. So unless they were mistaken, no. And there have actually already been people who tried, you know, who have been doing some fishing and tried to get some statistics, but doesn't seem that there is any noticeable difference in statistics of fishing or skill progression or luck or whatever, anything like that. So it does, by all accounts, just seems like it is genuinely just a regular fishing rod. Are you recording new guides for RP or just chilling? Yeah, we're already recording new guides. Not right now. Right now, for these, when I'm streaming, I don't actually record stuff for YouTube because I like to have a different scene for YouTube. So the key places that we're going to make guides for, I do off stream. But stuff that I'm only collecting results for, so the stuff that I'm going to stick on Tibia Pal, I can use the results from here on Tibia Pal. Because I'm not going to make a guide on how to hunt Edron Vampire Crypt because it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of the viewer's time. Nobody cares. Everybody knows how to get here. It's very simple, so there's no need for a guide. I had low hopes for the fishing rod, but they were still, still crushed. Had very low expectations, and yet you were still disappointed. Classic tip. Ooh, hibiscus dress. This is the most, well, it's the second most valuable item from this respawn after Boots of Haste. I think it's more valuable than, it's more valuable than a vampire shield. So this is still like a chill profit respawn these days. With a pretty good experience. It's, well, okay. It's like 1kk, maybe like 950 or something, which is all right. Is the profit that you come here for, even though it's not the Vampire Thief anymore. The Vampire Thief, since the introduction of Nosferatus, just worthless because you get so many Vampire Thief from Nosferatu. But at least the weekly deliveries have recovered the profit here a bit with the hibiscus dresses and with the Vampire's Cape chains from the Viscounts. I invested 1kk daily so I could get trinket and fishing rod. It's only 1kk daily at least, not 10kk daily. I'm sure you can survive, Luquinho. You can just go forking falcons for a bit and you'll make your money back. I think getting your results from the stream is very good. With the distractions, the values are closer to the results an average player gets. Yep. I mean, I have been streaming and testing stuff for years at this point. And I can reliably say that my stream results are almost always around 10% worse than full focus results. Unless the respawn is just spawn capped, right? Here, for example, I don't, I'm making 1kk raw now. If I was here off stream, I would probably be making the same, just because this respawn's very easy and it's kind of more about the respawn rate here. But yeah, in majority of respawns that I record on stream and off stream, when I compare the results, there's usually about a 10% difference in results. So I lose about 10% efficiency due to streaming. Level 50 AoE arrows not worth it? Not really. They're okay until you unlock crystalline arrows. Like, I used them a bit before level 90. Like, they were good on, like, Ramoa, Ancient Scarabs, shit like that. Once you've got level 90 and you've got the crystalline arrows, it's gonna be very hard to beat them. Why don't you stake vampires for dust? I guess I'm just leaving the profit on the table. Don't want to inflate the profit too much. Got a backpack yesterday and sold it for 12kk on my server. Really? I did. I mean, to be honest, I did look at the rewards today, and I was thinking, oh, the backpack is looks kind of cool. I would like to have it, but for 90 points, don't think so. Unless you're a backpack collector, I don't really see why you would pay that much for it. Which imbues do you have? You can see my imbues on the imbue tracker on the left. Is the full powerful set. 5 powerful imbues. Double vampirism, double void, plus crit. I would use changing backpack if I could. Stop it from changing. Yeah, it looks really ugly, right? Half the time, though. It's kind of interesting, but it's just so ugly. Oh, Snake Echo! Oh, fuck yeah. Another influenced one. 4, 1, 4, 1. Okay. Well, that's actually the best Snake Echo you can have, because the Warden apparently doesn't drop any loot, right? So at least I got some dust from it. Juice, I know. Was the best place EXP profit for 550 RP with mediocre skills and magic level besides Oromont Catacombs? Well, it's just going to be your standard stuff. It's going to be Bashmu. It's going to be Maripur Turtles. Oh, you're talking about EXP as well. Rashomon West, probably. It's got the best combination of profit and EXP. With mediocre skills and magic level, maybe not Upper Russia. Upper Russia is extremely profitable and good experience as well. Don't know if you'll be able to do it, though. If you refer to your character. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Okay. All right, we're done. Anyway, this is good enough. 8 minutes. Oh. Okay, we will just... He's dusting them, bro. He's dusting them. Oh, okay. 950k. And it looks like about 400k profit. He's dusting them. He's dusting. He's dusting. Will I do way less EXP than you with shitty skills? Depends on which character you're talking about. If you're talking about this paladin doesn't have very good skills. You should probably have similar. But I mean, generally, of course, lower skills means lower damage, which means lower experience. I even left a letter. I do think people generally overestimate the impact of skills. So that is something to say. Skills do help. But I mean, I have had so many cases where, people had like 5 less skill than me. And they like were attributing that to making like 15% less experience. And no, bro. If you have 5 less skill, maybe you'll make like 2% less than me or something. So if you're making a lot less, It's not the skills, bro. You're a Nevia. What do you mean letter? Well, if I'm just coming in for like 10 minutes just to quickly do something, then I'll leave a letter. Is 100 dist okay to play, or it will be too low for the late game? Fine. This distance grows very fast over time. So yeah, it's fine. I mean, if you are really starting a character from scratch, then I would consider just buying one with slightly higher than that. 110, 115 you can get very cheaply. But it's, yeah, 100 is fine. Rift bow or jungle bow for 150 if I already have both. I have never even held a jungle bow in my hands. Is that any good? 12 hit points on kill, 1 distance, 5% distance for autos, 2.5 crit chance for autos, 12 mana on kill, 5% extra crit damage for autos. And Rift bow, magic level for autos, range 10. Yeah, I would go for jungle. Jungle bow definitely looks better. And modifiers +5 attack, chance to hit 3%. Jungle bow has +6 attack and same chance to... Yeah, jungle bow is much better than Rift bow. That does sound like the best 150 bow by a pretty wide margin, actually. Mycological is better. What does this one do? +4 attack, chance to hit +4%. Mana on hit. Yeah, sure. I mean, between Rift bow and mycological is like whatever. I don't care. I honestly don't care between those two. But there, the jungle bow did actually seem to be substantially better, yeah. I have 112 pure dist, 159 with all bonus, and I barely make 750 to 800k on were creatures and Edron. Okay. Well, you'll enjoy my video, although it's probably a couple of months until it comes out. But with full imbues, I was just doing this lap here, these 5 rooms. These 5 rooms, Kuba, with double barrage rotation because everything runs away and is ranged. I was walking around here. Yeah, I could easily maintain 1.5 KK raw with these 5 rooms. But yeah, anyway, that video won't be out for a little while, of course. Let me check if Grimvale -4 is booked. It is, but only in 37 minutes, so perfect. The perks of the Iron Walker are full troll. Yeah, I remember looking at those in the past. Oh yes, Club Axe Sword. Club Axe Sword for autos. Damage against Giant. Hit points on kill. Yeah, that is a bit troll. Kind of a shame because it makes it very useless. Oh well. Jungle Bow is a waste of money though. From 150 to 200. Yep. Sure. The guy said he has it. Look, Yoka, the guy literally said, I've got Jungle Bow, I've got Rift Bow, which one do I use? And the answer to that is a resounding Jungle Bow, right? Having had a look at the perks, for sure. What place do you recommend to power level at 300 RP, 130 dist, other than Mirror? Warzone 5? You could probably go Roshamul West already at that level as well, with that dist. Just take it easy, I guess, first time to make sure you don't overdo it. But yeah, Roshamul West. Hell, you could even do like Flimsy's -1, but maybe do take it easy. Okay, fair enough, Kubu. Yeah, then it's just all practice. You'll get there. You think 300 MS is enough to start Crypt Warriors? I know people do it. I do not think that is something I would recommend. I tried it, and it was very hard. And yeah, sure. I mean, I'm sure it's doable, but it's one of those things where, yes, some people will do it, but I don't think I can honestly recommend it. Flimsy's -1 level 300. I think so. Having seen the power of the Paladin and the first lap on Flimsy's may be a little bit difficult because it's full respawn. Thank you Chewy bag. Thank you. But yeah, once you clear the first lap on flimsies -1, it's pretty easy. I don't know. We're going to try it on this Paladin, and we'll see if it really is doable. I think it will be. Why no mount? I just don't like the look of them. Russia Prismatic T2 is still better than no mama. Yep. You're not losing the flat 20%, Migat? Yeah, of course. It's a multiplier, right? It's multiplicative bonuses. So yeah, once you have a lot of, because you actually don't have 28% physical between all your items, you probably have like 35 to 37% physical. It's just because they all multiply each other, so it actually becomes less and less valuable with each percent. But then the reduced physical works exactly the same way the other way around, right? So it doesn't actually take away 20% if you already do have quite a lot of physical. If you take away all of your items and you have 0% physical protection and you stick it on, then you will have -20. Oh, Echo. Yo, another influenced. 4 in a row influenced. Look at that. 4, 3, 4... 4 wereballs. Let's not get gang banged here by the wereballs. Stop it. All right. These freaking influenced echoes are like the most they are way more dangerous, I swear, than the wardens. Like the wardens are not as dangerous as the influenced echoes. Kalanta being merged? What? Kalanta being merged? Is there some news? Or are you just trolling me? Tibia.com? No, there isn't anything. What are you talking about? I don't think Kalanta's being merged. There's nothing on Tibia.com. I've got humbled by Good Tableau influenced Echo. I died on my main Paladin. I died to a venerable Good Tableau influenced Echo. They destroyed me, dude. Is this a new character? What am I looking at? It's a character I created a few months ago for like some low-level Paladin stuff. And yeah, now we are testing results for Tibia Pal for filling out the results for Tibia Pal for low-level Paladin. I was saving the Paladin until after the nerfs, but apparently there will be no nerfs, so... What do you think the average raw E experience per hour at 460 EK should be making any given spawn to make a power level spawn? Well, at least over 6kk raw, because that's how much you can... There is no claim! Why are the dead bodies? Don't mind the fact that I didn't claim either, but... yeah, I think over 6kk roll would be a PG spot for 460 EK. Maybe so. No, in this one, the door was closed. Not sure what's going on here. Once we finish the test, I got to remember to do this little thingy here on the left, so that I don't have to come back later when I'm doing the Grimvale quest. Oh. Level 187 EK. without a claim. Made me waste my time. What's the results like right now? 1.3 KK raw. That's too unreliable. Ah, dude, come on. If you're actually going to hunt here, please do a claim. Oh, well. What's the RP name so I can bid on it and never... What is going on? Fuck it, I'm still going for another 2 minutes. Maybe then I'll be able to have like good enough results to just deduce what the experience would be. KS never stops. But it's because people aren't claiming properly. Again, ignore the fact that I didn't claim, but I was only going to come for like 5-6 minutes, so it wasn't a problem. But clearly this guy wants to hunt here. Right? God knows. Whatever. Not being able to find a spot as good PG as a Sura Mirror for RP 413. Well, a Sura Mirror is famously one of the better respawns for EK paladins and monks around that level. So the fact that you can't find a better spot, you know, is not terribly surprising, I would say. I mean, it's pretty freaking great at the Sura Mirror. I do think you should be able to do more at Rosham or West or on a paladin of that level these days. Should be better than a Sura Mirror. Oh, 1.3 KK raw. Actually looks kind of decent though. I do think this would probably be around 1.2, 1.3 KK raw, so another fairly decent respawn. I would like to get some good results here though. I don't know if he's leaving. He was on the higher level. Maybe he'll leave. Hello. I'm using Xura Gran. Can I get the 1.6 KK on a 150 plus pally? Where? Grimvale. Okay. So here, no, the respawn is not going to manage. Okay. All right. Here is my absolute pet peeve that drives me absolutely crazy, okay, when I'm streaming. It's an English lesson for all you Polish people, okay? You need to learn the difference between here and there, okay? In Polish, tu I tam, okay? If you come in the stream and I'm hunting somewhere and you say, oh, what results can I get there? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. There? What respawn are you talking about? Are you talking about some respawn I was talking about 2 minutes ago? About some other question? What do you mean there? There implies not here. Okay? It means something different than what I'm doing right now. And it's so common. It's so common that people use there and here wrongly. It's like, I'll say it in Polish. Ile expa robisz tutaj? Grimvale? Ma sens. Ile expa robisz tam? Nie wiem, o czym kurwa mówisz. Nie wiem, o co ci chodzi. Learn the difference between here and there. Okay? There we go. Oh my God. Sorry for calling out whoever just did it right now. But like it's a very simple thing, and it gets me so confused so often because I don't know if someone is asking about something that I was doing, 3 minutes ago, or maybe someone asked a question 3 minutes ago about some spot and I answered and they're asking about that. I don't know. So just use here when you mean the spot that I'm currently streaming right now and you can see on screen. That is here. If you want to ask about some different spot, not the one currently on stream, that is there. Okay, there, a different spot. All right. There we go. Oh. There we go. English with Kushner. Oh. Anyways, to answer the OG question, yeah, I don't think you can do 1.6 KK raw at this respawn. I think the respawn just doesn't maintain that kind of result. If you want to do 1.6 on 150 Paladin with diamond arrows, then you can do that at Lava Lurkers and Oromond West, I imagine. No, I'm sorry, Big Moss Matt. There is no way. There is no way you come in, you watch someone do something on stream and you ask them how much they make in there. Nah. No. Does not make sense. What's my basic distance on this character? 108. Anyway, the guy that was here has seemingly left. I hope he didn't feel I bullied him out. I hope I didn't bully him out. Actually, I do hope I bullied him out. My spot, get out. And yeah, looks like the results here would be about 1.3 KK raw. I am a little bit distracted. Obviously, we had a little meltdown, which probably affected the results somewhat. And yet we're still basically just under 1.3 KK raw, so I'm sure 1.3 would be manageable with a slightly better focused streamer. I think you can push it to 1.5. On this level with crystalline arrows, I don't know. I think maybe with diamond arrows. But I'm literally this what I'm doing right now is literally Tibia Pal data population. Right now I want to save the Grimvale -4 result for Paladin on Tibia Pal. So, it's happening. It's happening every day, but it takes time. I am just one person. Yeah, it's definitely not like that. Definitely not like that, Big Boss Matt. I can guarantee you. In fact, I can give you an example, right? A real life example. Say you are at a racetrack with your friend, and your friend is racing on a racetrack, right? If you want to ask him about the time he does, you would say to him, "Oh, what's your best time here?" Even though you're not racing, you're not the one racing. You're not racing. You're not part of it. You'd ask, "What's your best time here?" But if you were talking about a different racetrack that you're not on, he was talking about his best time at a different track or whatever, you'd be asking him, oh, what's your best time there? I don't know. It's just it real triggers me because I always get very confused when someone uses it wrong on stream, and I don't know, because there is a legitimate use case for using there instead of here when asking me, right? Literally, I could be hunting Grimvale, and at the same time I could be talking about Edron Were creatures, right? And if someone wanted to know how much I do at Edron Were creatures, it would be the correct question. He would ask, oh, how much do you do there? And then the implication would be that he's asking me about the results at Edron Were creatures, not Grimvale, where I'm currently hunting. Anyway, yes, clearly, as you can tell, very, very, very sore spot for me. Anyways, let's call it finished. 1.291. I've been distracted. I think you can do 1.3 here and call it 200k profit. Let me just write it down. $1.3 KK with 200k profit. What's today's expedition quest? You got to get a bucket, fill it with water, and put out fires. Hey, water. I'm sorry if it was me you got mad on. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at anybody in particular. I'm not mad at anybody in particular because this happens all the time. This happens so commonly. I'm just really surprised it happens so often. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm very privileged, knowing the language very well. But it seems very obvious to me. But clearly it isn't, right? And it just confuses me sometimes. So I just wanted to clarify it. I'm sure this meltdown will teach everybody for the future. Nobody will ever get it wrong ever again. 2 months to go to 1 year. Very nice, Wuta. I think it's Solkamas maybe for 1 year. That's going to be a nice little icon. Nah, yeah, whatever, Migit. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's definitely wrong to ask. So over the stream, though, it's clearly the here refers to where I am on stream. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I've explained it enough, and that's it's. I don't want to get into it anymore. There is an achievement in Grey Expedition if you vote the same letter all the way. Yep, but then it's silly because I swear to God there've been 2 votes that had the same options but reversed. So it's like you have to vote for the opposite thing to get the achievement. Stupid. Also, I don't like that achievement. I think you should be voting for what you want, not for some one way so that you get an achievement. I don't like this achievement. I don't think it fits. I think it encourages bad voting, which I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why they would add an achievement like that. I don't like it. At least Paul's understanding, trying to talk in it, not like, for example, Spanish. Oh, I think we've got quite a few Spanish people in the chat that may not be too happy with that comment. Cvaniak Piotr. I think you want to be careful. We've got a pretty big Spanish community in here. Yeah, in my experience, Spanish are fine. I actually think French are a bit worse. If we're stereotyping, then I think French are usually quite bad about it. I've never had too many issues with Spaniards. Oh yes, the chat's come alive. The Spanish are rising up. The Spanish Inquisition is going to get you, Piotr. All right. Edron Vampire Crypt done. Grimvale -4 done. Orc cults. Next up, orc cults. Seeing as we're in Oromon, seeing as we are in Edron, we can swing by the cults. Hello, Kim. Holy Portal is next. Holy Portal, I actually want to record. Once we finish those three, I guess if we still have the time, then we can go to Holy Portal. We shall see. I actually wanted to get a guide on that one because I think that's quite somewhat of an underrated spot, somewhat unknown. We shall see. Is Tibia even a German game at this point? Oh, they keep making German typos, right? Using like German spellings of words. I think it's still German. What's my base distance? 108. And my magic level is 25. 108 distance, 25 magic level. What's an easiest class with low skills? Probably Druid. Generally, mages have less reliance on skills compared to the other sort of more physical vocations. And it's cheaper to get like 60 magic level and then, you're gaming. And just in general, I find Druid is a little simpler than Sorcerer. So, for example, on a new server, when we have a new server playthrough and race for top 1, I'll be going Druid for sure. It has little reliance on equipment, little reliance on like high skills, and it's pretty damn powerful with his forks, right? Will baby Paladin die at Holy Portal like baby Sorcerer? Well, guess you'll have to wait and find out. Will mages got so much damage from magic level? Sure, but you can get like 50 magic level in like couple of hours of training on a new server and then you're already good to go, right? Then for the next 2 days you train, you get like 80. Oh, why is there blood? Why is there blood? It's not booked. I'm booking it. I'm booking it before someone else books it, and I can turn up, and if someone's there, I can hit him with the double question mark. Thank you, Rune. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Yes, I claimed the respawn, so if someone is here now, I'm going to be like, question mark? Let's go. That's right, Moonheist, exactly. That's what he's getting, whoever this is. Oh. Thank you, Rune. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. This server's causing damage to your heart rate, man. You gotta let it go. Yeah, don't worry. It's soon, TM. I don't know if I want to transfer both the paladins though. It seems a little wasteful to be transferring a baby paladin, but I think I'm gonna do it. I'll one-shot the fanatic. Oh, I need a shaman. Never end. Hello, chatter. Okay, I need an orc shaman. I forgot I need an orc shaman to turn me into an orc. Oh, I need an orc shaman, dude. Oh, shit. I was legit doing weekly there. Was that you? Was that you, Moon Heist? Is that you, Neverend? Oh, okay. Okay, well. Thanks for leaving then. Oh, God, I need a... There we go. There's a shaman. All right, let's go. Are orcish axes still worthy to collect? No, I don't think so. Only 500 GP each. Fuck that. Going to kill the boss? Nope. Just trying to do the access. Please check your email. I need to buy Tibia coins. Ooh, I just sold 50,000 Tibia coins today. I don't think I have much left. There are other resellers you can get from. I don't have much that I want to sell at this point. Oh. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, first portal passed. I think it'll be pretty good, actually. I think I'm going to destroy it here. But yeah, let me actually complete the access first. How much did you get for the 50k? Well, I sold it. I sold it for like 1 PLN per 250 TCs, cheaper than the resellers, which is about like 20 cents cheaper per 250. It was in euros, actually, because it was a guy from Germany. It was 1,765 euros, something like that, I think. It was ballpark around that. What rotation on 150 RP? Ethereal Barrage Massan, the same rotation you use from level 60 all the way up to 10,000. With the odd respawn where you replace the Ethereal Barrage with Divine Barrage, but it's pretty rare. Let's make sure we leave a priest. And I think this guy has to turn me into a warlord. Join the Echo Warden bandwagon. Welcome in, chatter. Welcome in. Is it allowed to sell TCs nowadays or what? Yeah, yeah. And you do it at your own risk, right? But yeah, you are, of course. What rotation at 10,001? Oh, God. You know what? Let me restart now. Now we have full access, right? So now we can actually start gaming. Yeah, I have the full access. May as well start. You can just cash out officially through CIPSOFT. Yeah, you can, but you have to pay the tax, right? You have to pay the tax. Not worth it. It is technically safer though. Well, you know, I'm not like selling to randoms anyway. And I'm not a reseller, right? First of all, I'm not a reseller. It's just I sometimes have Tibia coins, you know, in my stash, let's say, from advertising deals and just for playing the game and selling characters. And then, you know, if I know that a friend or an acquaintance of mine is like looking for Tibia coins, then once a year or so, I'll sell him some, right? Why are you not using low-level AoE arrows? Because they are garbage. And especially here. Here, it's a terrible idea because what you want to do is you want to nuke down the Occult Priests so they're not healing anymore. No way would I use the shitty shitty storm arrows. Remember to keep the TC balance for mod pay. About that, Tiger. I've booked a meeting for me and you, Tiger, for 5 p.m. Friday. I hope you can make it. Don't mind the HR lady that's gonna dial in as well. Sick leave. Well, it's unpaid at this job, so sure, I'll still be there on Monday when you get back. Best wheel level 1099 RP. Chatter. What is the best wheel for level 1099 RP? Is it a double greater gem? Well, no, because you definitely want the Ephro Barrage crit, right? So that's like 700 or so points in the top right. So I guess you stick a greater gem there and then just get like T1 carpet, right? It would be T2 Ephro Barrage plus T1 carpet, I imagine. And hopefully you've got a carpet mastery, so that carpet becomes tier 2, right? I imagine that would be the best one. It's crazy to me that there are countries where there is unpaid sick leave. Well, it all depends. It also depends on the contract, right? Even in Poland, if you have a normal job, then you have paid sick leave. But if you've got like a contract work, like set time, I think they're not all necessarily sick leave paid. Actually, I don't know. I've never been on a B2B contract, as they're called in Poland. I don't actually know fully how they work. I've always been on a regular work contract. But yes, no sick leave is rough. If you were a full-time streamer, for example, right, you've got your own business, no one's going to pay you on sick leave. What server do you play on? This is Nevia. Hopefully not for much longer, but we'll see. This looks Shatterstorm able. Nope. Not because of the priests. You definitely don't want to do Shatterstorms. You want to nuke down the Shatterstorm so they don't do the AoE heals and heal everybody around. Wage difficulty choose for weekly tasks? 320 RP. Beginners. For weeklies, go beginners. We get 60 hours a year for sick leave. It's not very much. It's what? 10 days? Well, no, more like 8 days, right? It's not even 2 weeks. To be honest, for me, that would be basically enough. I never really get sick. Even with kids, somehow I manage to avoid it. It would be enough for me. Can I make a character on Quintera? I can. I'm not gonna. Unless there's a good reason for it. But I could. I'm just not gonna, you know. How many bestiary points should I have at level 300? A good amount to aim for is around 1,000 per 100 levels. Of course, you can do a lot more than that. But yeah, aiming for at least 1,000 every 100 levels is, I think, a good ballpark. So 3,000 or so. Do you have a character on Quintera? No, I do not. I could. Do I wear wigs? I do not. I do not, Italian. All this luscious hair. It's all natural. No Botox, no nothing. Not a single grey hair in there. No bald patch. Nothing. All natural. Hard to believe, I know, but it's the honest truth. What's wrong with Nevia, sir? It's just too many people, that's all. Do you live in Poland? Yep. Damn, I only have 1.3k points. Okay. I thought the 1k points per 100 levels was actually quite a low benchmark. I thought, you know, surely everybody's going to be above that, but apparently not. Sorry, Lewis. Remember when you cut your hair off by mistake and you tried to hide it on stream? I didn't try to hide it so much. It's just I kind of forgot about it, and yes. And then immediately people were like, what the fuck? Are you balding? Good times. Yes, for those of you who missed it, I used to, I went through a phase where I was cutting my own hair because I was boycotting the increase in prices in services in Poland. So I bought a razor and I was like cutting my own hair in the bathroom. And one time I accidentally like used the wrong guard that you put on the razor. And instead of, you know, leaving like 2 centimeters, it left like 2 millimeters and like just one spot on my head. I literally had like a massive bald patch and on the side of my hair because it just went to 0 in one spot. And yeah, I stopped doing that since then, as you can imagine. Started to buzz cut my head with no guard when COVID hit and never stopped. Yeah. I always kind of dream about doing that, you know, just going for a buzz cut, but I'm not allowed, you know. Also, I don't think I'd look very good. I don't think I have a bald face, you know. I don't think it would look that great on me. I quite like having hair. Bro, I really love you, my favorite Tibia creator. Thank you. Thank you. Isn't there something faster than this to level? Yes, bro, there is. We are not PGing here. There is a lot of better places. We are testing stuff for Tibia Pal. And on that note, we'll finish this place. I'm going to call it as 1.15 KK raw with 250k profit. Not very good. Orc Colts. 1.15 KK with about, let's call it 300k. I think we could have had more broken shamanic staffs on average. How long does it take to charm there? Where, Italian? Where? Where? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. Italian's doing it on purpose, though. I know Italian. And if there's anything I know about Italian is that he likes a good troll. Moon Heist, if you're still there, you can go back to your orc cults. What do we think about Burst of Spectres as for a level 240 MS? Let me check my. I mean, I do I have the results for it? Let me check. I do have it. I have it on a level 282. I think 250, 240 is probably too early. You probably want tier 1 Death Echo before going, so you won't have 225 wheel points before you go there. Yeah, even at 280 when I went there with the tier 1 Def Echo, still, I recall that was a little sus. It won't let me speak in Polish because too many special characters. Based kick. Let me read it. I can see it actually on Kick. Cześć, zastanawiam się, jak mogę dostać się stąd tam. Lepsza opcja niż droga stamtąd tutaj. Yes, very good. Very good, Tiger. Very T-Dog, sorry. Very good Polish. You both start with T, okay? You both have an animal name, kind of. You both start with T. You both have a number at the end. Are you the same person? The fuck? Tiger 5000? The coincidence, though, it's a little sus. All right, Orc Colts, not very good. What time is it? Favorite surface. I want to go favorite surface in the day. So that's in 8 minutes. So I think for now we're gonna go Oromon Minnows first. No, CIPSOFT saw the title and they turned away. So no, they haven't been here. They haven't been here to confirm. Nothing is to see here. Instead, they are going to see some other streamer in there. Deeplings are good on this level already. I have it for 150 or at least 120 with prismatic armor. Today bug fix, next week Monk OP again. I don't think it'll be that quick. Let's see how many people on Oromon Minotaurs. There's some fresh blood, of course, because this is the best respawn in the game. You pop your mana shield, you get your SD runes, and you go blasting, and it is just so good in here. People in Nevia still love this spot. It is top tier, 50 MS, best experience possible, nowhere else to go. You're happy, you're vibing. It's a great time for everybody. I hate this server. This is a double barrage spawn as well, by the way, because of everything running away and being distant. On the other 120 spawn, my Minotaur, my Druid was blasting with forks. Oh, Oromond East, that one with our Blood Beast. Yeah? Sure, that's kind of giga, yeah. Nice. I have to write that down, actually. I will do that with my forking Druid, too. Can I hunt this on my 66 Pally? I don't think so. No. In fact, definitely not, because you don't even have a double barrage at 66. Dude, just check out Tibia, pal. Like, come on, for 66, all the results are there. For what's best. Paladin stuff at that level has been updated. I do think I still want to be somewhat careful here because, you know, these guys do slap. They can combo you. Seems not too bad though. We don't want to repeat from Misguided yesterday. Self-crafted SDs, of course. Gotta have the self-crafted SDs. You may want to wait until 50 so you've at least got strong mana potions, you know? Then it's just pure juice. It's Giga respawn. The videos are not there yet because we're doing one vocation at a time. For now, we're just collecting results and recording the videos, but we are doing Sorcerer for now. The Paladin videos won't be here for a while. You can just use the Tibia pal as a reference for what is good. But you're going to have to figure out how to hunt there yourself until the videos are published, but that's still a while away because we're doing Sorcerer, into Paladin, into Druid, into EK. Although this Druid stuff, I'm still not 100% committing that it's going to be Druid next. It may still be EK next. I'm still torn about the vocation after the Paladin. Especially now that they've announced their cast on cursor for Winter Update. Because I do think that I'll want to play Druid before then. Here we go. Here's some dude. 1.37 KK raw in 3 minutes. A decent, actually. Another fairly decent respawn, about 1.3. I reckon you'll be able to do here, especially if you're alone. Yeah, the thing with the ED is that I do want to have the cursor, waves on cursor, right? And if they're only going to add that like December time, kind of thinking about waiting until then. Waves on cursor. Waves on cursor is going to be in the Winter Update. Going to be pretty, well, definitely the more comfortable way of casting waves. So it's primarily for the sorcerer, but it will still, you know, be pretty nice for the druid when it comes to the terror wave, but even more importantly when it comes to the strong ice wave. That's the one I'm going to be using predominantly. I'm not going to be using what level would you do west? Well, the thing is, on west, the density is crazy enough that you do want AoE arrows. And, you know, the Shatterstorm arrows are just so bad. I think you could probably do west on 120 prismatic armor plus Shatterstorms. I just don't know if it's going to be worth it. Like, if you're going to go west, you kind of just want to have diamond arrows. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, you know? You should stop yourself and you should ask if you should. And yeah, you could probably do it at 120, but I get a feeling it's kind of no point. Hello, good day, hello. When will CIPSOFT buff the monks? I would imagine about a month from now. I don't think it's going to be like soon. It's going to be shortly, but not soon. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to call it. I can tell that it's 1.3. Maybe it could be a little bit more, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I could do 1.3, 1.35 here. But of course, it's a very popular respawn, so whatever. The profit looks like it'd be about 100k per hour. So we're going to extrapolate from 6 minutes of data. Why would they buff the second strongest class? Good question, right? It's almost as if the data may be tainted somehow. But what do I know? East minnows more XP? I don't think so. I think if you're like really powerful and you're really blasting them, then I guess. But they have much more health. and it's more tricky as well. Yeah, I imagine a druid forking there probably does make more. Yeah. But on a paladin this level, I don't think so. Ormond Minos South, let's call it. 1.35 or about, let's call it 1.3. Let's be a little bit safer, more conservative. And a 100k profit, give or take. Waiting for Summoner guys for the 30th anniversary? Please, I hope so. I truly hope so. It does mean I won't have enough time to finish all the other guides, though. The fisherman guides. Finally, that will be the secret use of that fishing rod that they're not admitting to yet. You'll be able to use it on the fisherman vocation, dude. 100%. I wanted to go Fairest, right? Do I have a Dwarven ring? Or do I have a Mariner's Anchor that I could use? Oh. Which major first charm? 265 RP? Freeze, probably. Wave on cursor should take one person like 2 hours to implement with testing. Yep, that's why it's going to be a one of the free features that they do for the winter update. Enjoy. What more do you want? Okay, on Fairest Surface, let's go. Have you done the last day of the expedition already? Yep. I won't have 140 points. I wasn't doing 10kk a day. I did 10kk on the first day because I wasn't sure what's going on. But then I've been doing 1kk ever since. So I'm going to have like 110 points, I think. What drinking should I buy? Well, I think the Mariner's Anchor is going to be the best. Is someone hunting Fairest Surface? Whatever, dude. Oh. Maybe it was just by the entrance. Oh, Holly's really weak here, it looks like. In fact, I don't know if you need level 90 to Hunter's respawn on a Paladin. It's so easy. I think maybe you could come here on 70 with drill bolts. Oh, the Holy is really, really sucky. I had no idea it was this bad here. Is the crit one any good? Yes, but it will be less useful and have less demand than the drunkenness one. So I imagine the drunkenness one is a better investment for resale. More demand. Probably also more supply because more people will probably go for that one, but it's a safer choice. Did this on level 40. Yeah, but you know, the thing is for Divin, when I think of my guides, I don't just think about when can you go somewhere, right? More about when is going to be the best result relative to the investment and other places. Like I'm sure you could come here on a 60 and just be like single targets killing shit, but you can come here at a 90 and just absolutely blast AoE like everything and probably get, 2 or 3 times as much experience as you did on level 60. And that might make a lot more sense, right? So that's a consideration as well. Like, for example, a good example of this is like Deeper Benuta on a sorcerer. You can go Deeper Benuta on a sorcerer on like level 200 and you're not going to die. But oh my god, is it going to be a freaking terrible experience because every every single shitty monster there is going to be running all over the place, and you're not going to have the DPS to finish them, you know? You're not getting scolded. I'm not scolding you. I'm just explaining, you know, saying I'm just interacting. This is interacting with the audience. I'm sorry if I came across as scolding. I did not intend for it to come across as scolding. Burned him alive. Well, now I know you're just exaggerating. I actually think maybe it would even be better to go with runes here. This may be an extremely rare rune respawn for the paladin. It really seems like the holy barrages aren't doing jack here, to be honest. The holy spells, like these guys must have like 50% resistance to holy or something. I had no idea. The ethereal barrage slaps at least. 45% EXP bonus and parties and double respawn. You don't like that? I don't think so. I think the solo enjoyers will win out. Solo players rejoice, I reckon. Especially on Nevia. Like, nobody plays Nevia to team hunt, do they? It's like clearly a solo players, solo noobs paradise. Pixie is 40%. Crazy. All of these seem like quite weak. Or rather quite strong to holy. I'm a solo noob as well. There's a hidden hole somewhere. Yes, there's 3 caves, I think, across the whole island. 3 or 4. Indeed, that you can fall into if you're not expecting it. I suppose it could be a nasty surprise. There's one here, up that on the left. Base distance, 108. Is that an echo up there? Oh, yeah. All right, we're going for the echo. Yeah, this won't be like an amazing respawn. It's a good profit here from my... There's quite a few like add-on items and whatnot. Not add-on items, sorry, weekly deliveries. The experience is not going to be that good. Let's go trigger the echo. Can you still click it from below? No. You need to be 1 SQM away from it. Dark Fawns. Oh, I got to be careful here. 8 of them would slap me. And yo, why is it Dark Fawn? It's the day. Scam. It's better to hunt Dark Fawn Cave with RP. Yes, thank you. But what would be the fun of just hunting the best place? We have to try everything. We already did Dark Fawn Cave yesterday. But yes, I can tell that this is not really very good. And may not even go on my recommendations for Paladin. Like, it's doable, of course, but it's kind of boring. Not very good. I don't remember the Dark Fawn results were, but much better than this. Why not Rashomon West, bro? Be patient. Be patient. We're going to go at 200. Rashomon West, 200. Prismatic set. Zoan helmet. Pimped out Bow of Destruction. And we go. You got a proficiency perk. Yeah, I saw. Is it any good, this one? 15 damage at range 7. Holy shit, we're about to pop off. We are about to pop off with the perfect shot, dude. It's GG. Let's go Rashomon West now. Fuck, screw level 200. Let's go now. We can do it, dude. This perfect shot is going to carry us. Oh, something just debuffed my distance. Yeah, this no good, I think, for a paladin. No good. I don't think I'm gonna leave this on my list. Yeah. Fairest surface, paladin, yuck. It's icky. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get out. This is not good. 700k raw, which is like half of the best possible experience. Profit seems all right. Probably do like 400k profit or something, but it's miserable. Buy off of 7kk for Mariner's Anchor. Well, tomorrow that's definitely going to be accepted once everybody starts turning the points in. Although I suppose maybe a lot of people are already turning the points in today. I got low blow, savage blow, and my 400 monk. Very good. What charm to get next? I would go into freeze, zap, and poison as your next three. Oh, by the way, Yoka, I did retest a bit more things, and Lizard Chosens are good. They're in joint second place for the best spawn I've tested. First spot by a long shot, I was considerably better, about 10% better than Lizard Chosens, even when I was focusing, was Edron Were creatures. So, you know, were foxes and stuff. I was doing like 1.6kk raw there. And just towards the end of the test, it like dipped just below 1.6kk. So I claimed it was 1.55. Definitely better than Lizard Chosens, though. And, you know, much closer to town and stuff. Think Misguided would be better? Yeah, you think so? Well, we'll go with that 120 once we've got our prismatic armor. I am not going there again at this level. Okay, fairest surface. Let me check. Let me just remove it. Fairest surface in the bin. Don't want it. We've got lurkers also at 100, right? You think I should reset for overpower, overflux at 600 plus? No. Overflux on a monk isn't good anyway. I wouldn't get overflux on monk. Get overpower. I mean, if you have low blow, savage blow, my next 4 charms for you would be freeze, zap, poison, overpower. I don't think you need to be resetting anything. I don't think you need to be resetting anything. It's fine. You're good. You've done well. Some guy I met on Chosen told me he is doing on a 180 level 2.2kk raw. It's full of shit. 2.2 on 150 maybe. Yeah, it's bullshit. Maybe with like increased respawn rate or some shit, but no, I don't think so. Tarabum, the guy is a monk that he just asked, no? Yeah, 400 monk. So the answer is the same. Freeze, zap, poison, and then overpower. Freeze, zap, poison into overpower. Maybe he tested during rapid. Oh, that's a good valid test, isn't it? Oh yeah, I did 2.2kk raw, but you know, it was rapid and exaltation overload and great expedition all stacked together. Yeah. Don't worry though. It's totally valid result. Nah, I don't believe it, Yoka. I don't believe it. Nah, it's confirmed, not true, Noah. Someone trolling. With animus and full drone pots. Well, it'd still be overkilling with drone pots. Wait, legit question. Does wound get increased damage from physical pierce, armor pen from crypt strike? No, I think they specifically called out wound being unaffected by that, right? I think they said charms are not affected by pierce and armor penetration. Someone confirmed for me, but I'm pretty sure CIPSOFT made that exception. Just gonna get a drink of water. I'll be right back. All right. Nobody's gonna be at Holy Portal, right? Surely Holy Portal is free, right? Oh, let me just check the resistances real quick. Twisted Shaper. 70 holy, 95 physical. So yeah, definitely physical focus. And my son. It depends on the spawn, Pomzo. It depends on the spawn. Usually most places is Ethereal Barrage and Mass Sun is your rotation. That's like the safe one. Overpowers third Charm and a Monk. I didn't say that. That was already after Low Blow and Savage Blow. The guy had Low Blow and Savage Blow and then asked what charms next. And then I said Freeze, Zap, Poison. That's already 5. And then Overpower next, which would be the 6th charm that I would get on the Monk. Divine Wrath also comes into play there somewhere. But I guess at that point you kind of have to think, look at what it is you're hunting and what's going to be best for you. This should be worse on RP than MS. Yeah, except RP is just giga goated, so I guess we'll find out. I wouldn't be surprised if it's better, but we'll find out. Because of resist. Yeah, I know, but... Oh, God. Oh, the paralyzed, dude. Oh, my God. That's what got me last time. This freaking paralyzed here. Could someone do me a favor and double check what results I've got written for Sorcerer at Holy Portal on Tibia Pal? Just to have a point of reference, because I don't remember. The profit is going to be higher for sure, because it's on Kalanta versus on Nevia. 1.3 KK, 900k profit. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how true that is on Nevia. Okay, the experience definitely looks worse already then. I think I would be doing more experience than that if I was going to beat the 1.3 KK. So, okay, yeah, okay. MS is going to be better here than the Paladin for sure. I think we gained somewhat unlucky with the profit, though. I think it should be better than this. What server is this? I play on Nevia. This character is on Nevia. Yeah, I don't love it here though. I'll be leaving in a few weeks once I finish my my soul pit and animus mastery on my main paladin. It's the main thing still keeping me here now. It's gonna be easier to complete my animus here. Oh, they're paralyzed. Oh my god. Yeah, this kind of sucks on the paladin. I mean, it's fine. It's definitely better on the sorcerer though. And it was really good profit on the sorcerer. I wonder if it was the Kalanta diff. Or if I'm just getting really unlucky for now. Let me check the prices. I think this ancient buckle was around 3k on Kalanta. Here it's 2.1. So it's a little bit of a diff, but not like huge. What about this other item? Maybe this item is the diff. You have to leave the area because of strange events. Is this on the Great Expedition? A fire would have spawned under you, if that's what happened. Base skill on this paladin is 108. 108. It's a lot easier than on the MS though, because I do have this double the H people, so it's a little less stressful, because these can hit quite hard. Paralyzed is why do they paralyze so hard? What is oh why MSOP at the respawns where MS works? Well, yeah, sure, he is OP, yeah. What's the name of this spawn? This is the holy portal of the forgotten knowledge. Why don't you use AoE arrow? It's because they're not very good, the new ones. Like, I would be doing 0 damage with them here. You don't use them past level 90. You use them between 50 and 90 at a few spots, and that's it. Maybe I'll use them at lurkers. I'll try them at lurkers. Hell, maybe, well, lurkers will be taken on Nevia, so never mind. We're not going to try it now, but... Yeah, that was a little risky. The paralyze, I hate paralyze in this game so bad, especially on low level. Oh, it's so miserable. Nah, I don't like it. It's still fairly profitable. I think I was getting a fair bit unlucky as well at the start of the first couple of minutes. I think it's still like 400k profit per hour, so even on Nevia, so it's still pretty profitable, even on the Paladin. It's not top tier. 400 online on Nevia right now. Yeah. Wait until tomorrow when the event is on. Let's do one more lap just to confirm, and then we're gonna bail. Where is the spot? This is the holy portal. This is the holy portal of Forgotten Knowledge Quest. It's much better than people expect. It's not like amazing, but it's better than you'd think. Especially since the weekly deliveries and these items are actually a little bit worth. If you had to pick a road for 70 points, I would wait to see what I get in the raffle tomorrow. And then decide on that. But I would ideally like the anti-drunk trinket. That is definitely the best thing from the rewards. Wouldn't it be better with Firestorm arrows? I would have to double check the weaknesses. But I don't think so. Maybe. $90 fizz, 105, 115 fire. No, I don't think so. I still don't think I would use it. But using a G... I wonder if GFB would be better than Holy. How the hell are you taking so little damage from them? Not sure. I don't really have much in the way of defenses. They do life drain damage and physical. I don't really have much physical protection. Just the boots, I guess. And the amulet and the helmet. Still, I have like, what, 13% physical resistance? Not too crazy. I'm going to remove this. I think I'm going to remove this from the Paladin list. The experience looks like it's 1.15 or so it's around 10% worse than what a sorcerer was doing. Profit is much worse, but that might be a server diff primarily. Or maybe just a bit of luck diff as well. We can claim reward whole week? Yes. You'll be able to claim the reward for the whole week. What were today's choices? Was it more loot? No, it's not NPC price. It's like 900 GP. It's 980. It's that cheap on Nevia. Loot EXP again. Yeah, very, very exciting stuff. Oh, the paralyze. Oh, fuck. Oh, get me out. Get me out of this respawn. Loot in 2026. Yeah, I think the loot will win. People are hyped for the loot. So it'll be 30% loot for a week. Inflation, baby. 5K for basic vibrancy scroll, 15% less rage. Oh, that's the one you were talking about earlier, right? Yeah. You're right. You're right, Tiger. That's what you were talking about earlier. Yeah. Good point. Do I have a slot on those? I do, yeah. When's the last time they had a double loot event? They don't do those anymore. It's been a while. Tips fixed the paralyze. I think they only did it for the paralyze rune, right? I don't think they did it for monster paralyzers. At least I hope not. Alright, fuck this place. Garbage. I'll save the results down anyway, but I don't think it's very good. Extra loot sucks. Just who cares? Just buy TCs. Goated. Based opinion. Does the minor charm vampiric embrace add 1.6 vampirism or multiply my current vampirism by 1.6? It adds it. It adds it. Hello, with the new skill, there is a new skill rotation without runes. Yep. Yeah, you don't use runes anymore. You use a barrage plus mass san as your rotation. That's it. Let me check if lava lurkers are taken. Yup. It's taken, of course. Until 7 p.m. I'm going to book it for this evening to try. Okay. After update, Void Call is kind of useless. Yes, I do. I don't know useless, but I do think Voice Call, or no, not Voice Call. I think Voice Call is good. I think Void Inversion has lost its value because it's rare that you actually need that much mana. I think Voice Call is still good for like cheaper sustain, right? Especially if you're like an EK and you drop your mana imbue. Okay, well, there's one more respawn I think we can try. That we're gonna do with, I think we're gonna do with Shatterstorm arrows. Oh, I don't have any. It's free, apparently. Let me go buy some Shatterstorm arrows and rush them all. Cobra's -1 or Crypt Warriors? I think it's going to be similar. I think it's going to be about the same to album. Similar difficulty, similar experience. I think Cobra's maybe a little bit better. After Voice Call and Vampiric Embrace, which mana charm is the best to upgrade to level 2? I like to go for Fatal Hold level 2. I think level 2 is actually is necessary in certain respawns. But yeah, other than that, Cleanse. You can go for Gut as well if you want a bit of profit. But yeah, those are your main ones. Okay, I want to see how Carlin cults are. I think it should be doable. Wish me luck. I have it on Tibia Power for 120. I do think it'll be better with prismatic armor, but gonna have to do the quest first. Maybe this doesn't need 120. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe we can call it for 90 plus as well. For RPs, Void Call and Vampiric Embrace first. I don't have a view on that. Whatever you think you would benefit from more. I like Void's Call more. I like not to have to worry as much about mana. But it is a personal preference, I think. I wonder if if crystallines wouldn't be better here. There is definitely rooms where Shatterstorms will be better. But I kind of feel like crystallines may be better anyways. Because it's quite narrow corridors and narrow... There's not that many creatures. For the most part, I'm doing like 2, 3, 4 creatures. Which I would probably benefit more from the single targets of the crystalline arrows. I'll maybe test it after. And compare. Yeah, let's do that. Let's compare. Let's do like 10 minutes of one, 10 minutes of another. Is it 3 targets at a time for Shatterstorms to be better? Yep. And, you know, you definitely will do that in, like, the -2 floor in a couple of rooms. But then for everywhere else, it seems like maybe crystallines would be better. Like here, I could be targeting the Vile Grandmaster, for example, and just nuke him down. Whereas with the Shatterstorm arrows, I don't have much of a nuke, right? Can I pass it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so let's reset. In fact, I didn't really need to reset because I didn't really go any slower than I would have otherwise. But whatever, let's do a lap with Shatterstorms. And then we'll go back and we'll pick up some crystallines and we'll check. Now, I have a feeling crystallines will be better. Assassin stars. Oh. Maybe you could check X. If you're talking about X-Supan, then I've already tested at 70. You can already go X from 70. It's very, very good. Don't need this level. Aye. This is the room where Shatterstorms are definitely better. This is the room where definitely having Shatterstorms is better. But that's it. I think for like the whole rest of the respawn, everywhere else, I think crystallines will be better. Maybe in here as well, this little bit here when you go south of this room. I think maybe here it's better to have Shatterstorms as well. But does that make up for them being worse for the whole rest of the respawn? I'm not sure. Take second quiver of arrows. We'll just do 2 tests. I don't quite have that much capacity yet on this level to be to be dragging so much stuff around. Is this place under Hero Cave? No, this is Carlin Cult. Oh, Echo Raid. Oh, we got to proc it. Oh, it's going to ruin the hunt, though. Proc it. We'll proc it on the next lap. Or we'll finish the lap upstairs, and then we'll come back to proc it real quick. I want to get a good result for comparison first. Really nice experience. Yep. I think it probably will be like 1.5 once I've done like the proper lap and stuff. Now let's do this lap on this floor, then go, and then we'll call that the result from like one proper lap. This is a room also where Shatterstorms will be better. This is another room where Shatterstorms will definitely be better. It's all the corridors where I think crystallines would be better. I guess I can go Edron Heroes as well. Then if I can hunt here, I can probably go Edron Heroes too. I guess I'll need to record those places though. So I'll need to come here maybe this evening and record everything. Edron Heroes 2. Edron Heroes I probably want both floors, which will be very hard to do on Nevia. What's your base this? 108. So it's pretty decent, but it's nothing nothing that would justify the results, I think. Okay, we'll do the pull now by the portal, and we'll call that a full lap. This is where we started the lap. Okay, let's take this here. Screenshot, 1.52 KK raw, with a fair bit of waste. Now let me go pop that echo, so that for the next test, it's not going to be there in the way. Do you have auto loot? I have a loot hotkey. If that's what you're asking. If you're asking if I have a script that loots for me, then no, of course I do not. Wink, wink. No, I don't. Looks super quick. I'm just spamming it. It's very convenient for me. I'm just spamming it, you know. So I don't really have to think about it. All right, let's see what bad boy we got here. Cult Enforcer 8X. All right. All right. Let's get out. I can put that on hotkey. Yes, there's a loot hotkey. All right, so Shatterstones were like 1.52. Let's switch out to Crystallines.
Ja, babze, a ty chuju, babze. Kurwa, bober.
Hey, my loot button is F. My loot button is 5 on my mouse. I don't think having it on your keyboard is that convenient. I would hate it on F. Just trying it, I would hate it. No, I definitely want to have it on my mouse. How much XP were you doing there? About 1.5 KK raw. We're going to try it with different arrow now, which I think will likely be better, but we'll see. Where are you from? I'm Polish. Razor Nugget? No, I use Corsair Scimitar. How do you suit the loot hotkey up? You go into settings, you go into general hotkeys, you type in loot, and oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Quick loot nearby corpses. There you go. I have it on F5, which corresponds to my button 5 on my mouse, on my gaming mouse. Shift plus space is great for looting? Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Migget, but no. How do you all not know about the loot hotkey? What? What? Middle mouse button. Yeah, middle mouse button's decent, I think. Show people how to refill the quiver. All right, look at that. Look at this for all of you. Quiver is empty. You take your arrow, you stick it on the hotkey bar somewhere here. You can put it on equip, unequip right there. And look at that. Hyper speed straight in the quiver. There you go. For those of you who still don't know, you can refill from hotkeys as well. There you go. Oh my god. All right. All right. Mind blown, I know. All right. Now practice number 2. Attempt number 2. Now with crystallines. Let's go. So I want to be focusing the grandmasters. Ah, didn't hit an arrow there. See, like, this is the thing. Like, now I could, like, nuke the Grandmaster, for example, in the corridor here, whereas previously it was a problem. We'll see. You do have a little bit more. You have to be a little bit more careful with the targeting with the crystallines, because you do want to be targeting like the highest HP creatures to nuke them down. So I'm just focusing for one lap just to get the result. I'll read the questions after. So this upcoming room in a minute is the one where you'd benefit from Shatterstorms the most. So we'll see how it goes without Shatterstorms. I imagine it'll be fine. Ah, so hard, dude. Fighting for my life right here. Nice vocation, by the way. Hey, Zaki. Yes, move over, EKs. Move over, EKs. This respawn is no longer for you. This respawn is officially been taken over by Paladins. Thank you very much. Oh, this sucks. Come on, move out the way, please. Okay, we'll finish this lap here. Just peeking at the experience, looks like it's basically the same, marginally higher on crystalline arrows. But it sure is a lot easier on the crystalline arrows as well. So yeah, the experience is basically the same, 1.53, 1.52. Same experience as Shatterstorms. But in the Shatterstorms, I used around 100 superior mana potions in the same time frame. In this one, I used 30. So my supply usage decreased by 70%, while the experience was basically the same. So crystallines is the answer. Yes, crystalline is like amazing for leech compared to Shatterstorms. All right, there we go. Carlin Colts, 1.5 KK raw on a 90 plus. Let me add that in. I think Edron Heroes you need -2 and -3. I think hunting just one level is probably not that good. Yeah, Shitterstorm Arrow. It really is. It's terrible. It's honestly terrible. Were you also stopping and face stacking like that on Edron Ware creatures? No. Edron Ware creatures is different. No, not like that. Here you stop and face tank, not because that's like a good way to play. It's because there's no room for kiting. Edron Ware creatures is wide open, so you just kind of basically run around the respawn. You don't stop all that much. Misguided only for 120 plus, Zaki. No, CIPSOFT did not give any indication as to when the buff is going to happen. I imagine it's still at least a month away. Let's see if Edron... Let me check Edron Heroes bookings. Well, it's not booked, so we can give it a go. I mean, it's 5 o'clock on Nevia, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be someone there, but, you know, YOLO, whatever. Let's roll the dice. Maybe we get lucky. Just go Grimm's Yellow already? No, come on. Surely 150 for that one. Surely it's got to be 150. Judging on what just happened on Carlin Cults, I think Heroes is probably same thing, right? It's going to be... I don't know. Edron Heroes, would that one be... That one would be better for Shatterstorms, I think. That one is like more open. Nah, I think Edron Heroes gotta be Shatterstorms, right? You've got these big open rooms, not like these 2 SQM corridors. I think Edron Heroes has to be Shatterstorm. Even if they are shite, I do think they're probably better. It's going to be taken, so don't get your hopes up that we're going to test it, but we'll give it a go. On the off chance. On the off chance it's available. Hit the button on the bottom of the mouse. Oh, you mean the DPI toggle? I've got that remapped, Fax. I've got that remapped. I don't have that on because that button by default changes your DPI settings. So if you hit it, then yeah, your DPI changes and your mouse can be moving much slower, much faster. But you just need to remap it in the software to something different. How would you tank a full box on a level 100 RP? Is it 2 powerful vamps? Yep. Yes, I have 2 powerful vamps. I mean, I don't really have anything else in terms of protection, so it's got to be the double vampirism. Yep. Base distance 108. Hello, Welsh. What was the mission today? Just filling out Tibia Pal. Basically, mission complete. Realized some respawns are easier than expected. The fact that there's a bunch of bodies here does not bode well for Hero Cave and here. Well, you know, whatever. Maybe it's someone hunting bone beasts, right? Surely someone's hunting bone beasts and not heroes, right? Please. Quick, cheeky mad mage floor cleaning run in and out 5 minutes. I'll pass. Tiger. I don't. Oh, maybe someone is hunting bone beasts. Come on. Be free. No. Although. Oh, what fire? What firebomb? Ugh. Cheeky body. Hey up. Let me find him. The fire bombs, though. Oh my god. And where is it? Fire bombs. Let me move the body here. They'll find it. It's probably a duo, yeah. Still fire bombs, though. Where's the claim? Motherfuckers, where's the claim? It's unclaimed. 200 level duo? Oh, please. Imagine. Let me just take a quick lap here on -3 just to get an idea. Because I think they hunt in -2 primarily. Echo! Do we proc it now? Do we YOLO proc it? We YOLO proc it. Let's go. It's 8 heroes. Ah. No problemo. It is harder, I think, than Carlin Courts, though. The density is more intense. Time to update the chart. Paladin is the strongest at all levels. Maybe I should die just to make it seem like it's not so OP. The thing, yeah, it shows I'm doing like 1.6, 1.7 raw. The problem is I'm pretty sure that this floor does not maintain that kind of raw. I think this floor maintains like 1.2, 1.3. So I'm pretty sure we'll try and finish the lap and we'll go to the right. And there won't be full respawn. And if there is, it's only because it's Nevia. And I'm sure this respawn could not maintain that much raw. You'd have to go -2 and -3 together. Yeah, look, there's only like... Well, there is a few monsters, but I don't think this is full respawn. Right? That didn't look like full respawn to me. I don't know, it's pretty full though. It's not too bad. Maybe I'm misremembering, but you should be looking at the hunt analyzer that has 4 minutes in. This one on the top left, that's the most reliable for like the session EXP. Definitely no full respawn here. Yeah, look, there's only like barely anything here. Okay, so yeah, you definitely need to combine -2 and -3 for optimal results. Otherwise, you're gonna run out of respawn. Guess Lava Lurk is outdated now. Would it still be better? I think it'd be better. I expect I couldn't do about 1.8, 1.9 on Lava Lurkers on this level. I've got it booked for 1 hour this evening, so I'll be trying it then. Problem is, Lava Lurkers is like full on waste, right? And you've got a few respawns which are pretty profitable, but just a little bit less experience. You can get 2.3? I don't think so. Yalaquaras when? I've done Yalaquaras off stream this morning. I was doing 1.4 at Yalaquaras. Yeah, look, there's no respawn here. Yeah, definitely. Okay, 100%, 100% overkilling. See, there's like at least 3-4 monsters missing from this room. Okay, so I was right. I wasn't tripping that you can't maintain this kind of experience in this floor. Can you even claim both floors on Nevia? No, you can't. You have to kind of get lucky and come when there's nobody here. So you just got to come at like 3 a.m., you know, in the night. Are those other dudes still here, though? They didn't bother me at all. It's been 6 minutes. Maybe they've left. Maybe I can do a lap. Yo, maybe they've left. That would be kind of goated. And I do 1 full lap. If they've left, I'll do 1 full lap. I think they've left. Shit. All right. The lap starts here, I think. Let me reset the analyzer. And let's do 1 full lap. If you do both floors, then definitely it maintains the respawn, of course. No! Maybe they're just really slow? What's going on? Oh, what are they doing? Are they like... This better be a duo of level 50s, dude. Level 151! Where's the other dude? Where's the fire bombs from? What is going on? Why is there fire bombs? Why is it level 151 EK? What is going on here? Okay, well, anyway, I can't get the results. But yes, as you could see, I would probably be able to maintain around 1.6, 1.7 on heroes if the respawn maintained on -3. So that's what I expect I'll be able to get by doing -2 and -3 together, like 1.7 or something. Maybe the best respawn at this level range. Anyway, let's get out. I know, I'm just assuming there's a hidden druid somewhere, but I don't know. I don't know why there's fire bombs if the EK is level 150. Like, what if you're a druid in share range? You must be at least level 100. Surely you don't need fire bombs. You should be hunting here solo on 100 druid. What is going on? Whatever. Hidden in Henricus, maybe he died. Ormond West, or you need to be higher level. I think. Well, at this point, nothing will surprise me. Oh, here it is. 156 sorcerer. Please tell me this 156 sorcerer wasn't the one standing on the fire bombs. Is the one who died, is it? Sack Jaw? I don't know. I don't remember what the name of the dead body was. 193 RP with 120 base dist. Where hyenas you can probably start. Lava lurkers, Ormond West. Anyway, just Nevia things. Oh, there's a warden alert. It's a sheep. I'm not going for a sheep. Can't be bothered. Although, I think I am done with the baby paladin, so maybe I will go. Yeah, let me just find a PZ to log out on. What distance base? 108. Why is nobody hunting a new high-level respawn? Because there's no loot and the experience isn't good enough to warrant it. And also it has the shitty mechanic of changing one monster type into another monster type. So you have to switch over your charms. You have to switch over your praise. Like, for the shitty mechanic of how the devoted monsters spawn, you really need to have much better results. And for the no loot, it's not good enough. Local meta player finds non-meta players. I know. What the fuck? How can you be non-meta in this day and age, dude? It's a meta for a reason. This warden may be tricky to get. He's got low health. I may be late getting there. Let's see. Maybe I'll get there on time. Oh, beautiful outfit. I love this outfit. I'm so happy we got this outfit. It's beautiful. It's dead already. Okay, yes. It didn't have enough of a HP. I assumed that I would have to be on time. Very, very quick to get it. Never mind. No warden. What does meta actually stand for? I don't know. I don't think it stands for anything, right? It's just the community agreed way to play. I don't think it stands for anything, actually. Hello, I have Monk 400. Plus, I need to buy my first weapon, Solkamas or Crypt. Get the Solkamas. Unless you're talking about the company. Oh, shit. Most effective tactic available? Shit, I had... Okay, all right, I got it. I had no idea. I didn't know that one. I didn't know that acronym. I actually did not know that acronym. But the fact that like 4 people just said it, I can believe it. I didn't know. I didn't actually know. It's not a real acronym. Is it from Greek? Oh, what is it then? Why? All right. Google AI wouldn't lie to us now, would it? In-game in meta is short for metagame, the game above the game. It refers to the most popular, efficient, and dominant strategies, characters, weapons. Okay, that I know. Players also treat it as a backronym for more effective tactic available. And a backronym is something that Oh, I don't want it in Polish. A backronym is an invented phrase that makes an existing word or name look like an acronym. While a normal acronym builds a word out of a new phrase, like laser. Hang on a minute. You're telling me laser is an acronym? What? This is another rabbit hole. I'm going to check that one out in a second. A backronym goes backward to fit words to a pre-existing term for fun, branding, or false history. Okay, so meta doesn't actually stand for it. Well, what the hell? Laser acronym. What the hell does that stand for? Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation? What? 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 Radiation. That sounds scary. I'm not going to be using lasers anymore. Holy. Okay, so meta does not stand for most effective tactic available. It's a backronym, actually. It's a backronym, everybody. What does meta in gaming stand for Greek? Does it come from Greek language? Coming from the Greek prefix meta, which means beyond, transcending, or after. It means playing a game beyond its basic rules by using external strategies, community knowledge, and tactical trends to win. So there you go. It comes from Greek rather than from this most efficient tactic available. There you go. There you go. Now everybody knows. Educational stream today. You learned the difference between here and there. Now you're learning the acronym for lasers. We're learning what a backronym is. Holy educational stream, everybody. It's been a real educational one today. It comes from Magic the Gathering. I think, I may be wrong, but I think the Greek language predates Magic the Gathering. I can't be sure, but I think Greek language came first. So I think you may be wrong there, Primary Live. What should I hunt with a level 172 MS with only 74 magic level? I'm tired of Lava Lurker. I think you can still do Oromond West, especially if the Quara raid's not active. It's pretty simple. Edrinware creatures, Exotic Cave, still good. Kuznia killing you until stamina is nearly inexistent every respawn. That's a backronym. A backronym in the wild. Love it. Metagame was taken from Greek as a game beyond the actual game. Okay. All right. Echo Wardens, creatures with collared names. African American names, thank you very much. But yes, also fiends have collared names. So could be a warden, could be a fiend, or it could be a monster buffed up by the warden, because monsters in proximity of the warden also get a collared name to indicate that they've been buffed by the warden. Why do you say Paladin is perfectly balanced? I think it's very weak. What time is it? 5:30. Oh, look at that. Mariner's Anchor. I do have it on this character. Hyłek, siemanko. Dzięki bardzo. Siema. Witam wszystkich. Sam zaraz kończę, Hyłek. Thank you for the raid, Hyłek. I'll be finishing in a few minutes anyway. Just trying to figure out if I want to do anything else. Do wardens buff all monsters around it, or just the same monsters? All monsters. If you get a warden in a really tight area, a dense tight area, like everything gets buffed, and it gets pretty crazy. Almost died from a burst of Spectre Warden. No doubt. Actually, I know what we could do some of these real quick. I think I only want to go for 12 today. Let me knock some of these out real quick. Corum Lava Skeleton. Skeleton. For skeletons, I guess I can just quickly go for Mount Sternum. Also buffs the bosses on screen too. There's Picture with a steel chair to correct me. Thank you, Picture. Okay, so Wardens also buff bosses, apparently. Very nice. Anki already 6kk on my server, going to drop fast? Well, we'll see, right? There's not going to be like a crazy amount of supply. After the vocation balance, do you think an EK plus Paladin duo would be viable? I don't think it'd be any more or less viable than before the rebalance. It's still the sort of a clash of static versus kite invocation. I don't think it's like such a good duo, to be honest. It's all right, but... Quest to access misguided? No. No, there is not. You do want to have the Earth portal shortcut, ideally, so you can get there very quickly. But there is no quest for misguided. Okay, Gorilla. You can run the calculations and tell me what's best then. I don't want to hear about your thoughts. I want to hear about your calculations. If you don't hit me with the hard statistics, I don't want to hear about it. Everybody's got a feeling, but numbers don't lie. Do you have dust to roll the bow yet? Ooh, I do. I was thinking about upgrading it though. Oh, that was a fast one on the skeletons. Do we do 2 rolls? How many rolls are we deep now? 12, right? We 12 rolls deep. Do we go again? Another 2 rolls? Oh, I think we have to, right? I think we have to. I think we have to. Lucky 13. Killing undead, slaying noobs in every raid. No. Well, as we've all found out, Sereno, that wouldn't actually be an acronym. It would be a backronym, right? Let's do 2 more rolls. Attempt 13 and attempt 14. Surely we'll get something good. Come on. Oh. Yes, I have Sanguine under 600. Hacks. Yes! Lucky 13, baby! Lucky 13. Yeah! Here we go.
Ja pomrze, a ty chuju pomrze. Kurwa, bober.
I have Gazer Warden on Nevi. I think I've got it done, actually. Thank you. Didn't even let you make a prediction. I'm sorry. Oh. We got it. All right. Yes, I want to replace it. And I guess we can start refining it already, right? We're not going to be replacing that with anything else. Roll 13. Yeah, let's go. Lovely. All right. Let's see how far we can get it before level 600. Probably get it to like level 6 or something. What's the damage difference in skill to auto attack and skill to spells? It's like barely anything. This one gives you 10% to autos. The other one gives you 8% to spells. And autos do on average hit a few, a target extra or something. So it's about the same. Honestly, it's about the same. Those two are very, very good, and both of them are good enough, So you go for one or the other. We have to reset the world of Nevia to the state of 10 a.m. for a critical bug involving Buddle. Who's Buddle? Who's Buddle? Never heard of him. It's not spelled like that, though, is it? He's misspelled it, hasn't he? It's E-L at the end, isn't it? I know, Huek. I know. I think he just spelled it badly. No, it's Buddel. I swear to God. He misspelled it. Let me check. Am I tripping? Is it L-E? We checking. We fact checking. I swear it's EL though. Yeah, EL. See? Thank you. I was just making fun of him for misspellings. I was right. I was right as usual. Thank you very much. Always right, baby. Okay. 3 more lava, corums. And we'll do the any creature, right? So lava and corums. Laughing at typos is 100% typical UK humor. Oh shit, I didn't even realize I was being British there. Anyway, Tiger, thing is, Tiger deserves it because as soon as I would make a typo, he would be right there to correct me too. So it's only fair. It's only fair. I don't correct typos on like people I don't know, right? Not always. Sometimes. But Tiger deserves it. Are you going to test it? What, the anchor disappearing? Well, I guess we can, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Best perk to EK, combat, percentage, dispels. Alpha Strike is also good if you're only a solo hunter. If you're a solo hunter only, then Alpha Strike is good as well. But it restricts you because it's only for solo hunting. Good morning, Pedrito. If I have 200 skill, then that means 10% means my autos will hit 20% more per 20 more per arrow. Yes, exactly. Every single hit with every single arrow, level up, will deal 20 more damage. Indeed. What is Ink Splash? It's a monster that's part of between the the book world quest. I don't remember what it's called, but you've got this little room here, little house here. You go down, you've got 2 ink splashes in here, and then you go 2 below, and you've got 2 ink splashes as well. Right, this thing. It's quite weak. Between the lines, yeah, that one. Between the lines. Why is Alpha good? Because it's good. It's numerically good. Use 1 hit per box or not? Yes, but it's very significant extra hit, right? But numerically, it works out. Technically, I believe Alpha Strike is the strongest perk. As long as you only ever solo hunt, it's technically a little bit better than the percentage of combat skills for spells. Definitely for the EK, who has like quite hitting spells. So you open your rotation of Exori Ground, you get plus 10% or whatever Alpha Strike is. Very, very good. But it limits you, right? Whereas the percentage of combat to skills is like a little bit worse, but it like just works everywhere. Works on bosses, works on team hunts, works on solo, works on everything, right? So it's seen as the better perk anyway. 200 skill isn't just a few hit points more. Yeah. Okay, well, these bonuses not going to give you like 20% more power, but that one is the best. And it scales well because the fewer hits you need to kill a creature, the better it is. True. Although I don't always... That argument, I've heard it many times before, Italian. It doesn't always resonate with me because, getting an average hit up will also let you to, often kill boxes faster, right? I'm not entirely sure that I fully follow that argument. I get it. I am not entirely sure that I agree with it. Isn't Armor Pen competitive on the crypt weapons? On Crypt Strike, yes. I don't know about the EK crypt weapons. I haven't run the numbers there. Can you show me a wheel for hunt? Oh, well, this is my divine. No, what is this? Oh, this is my Grand Con wheel. So unfortunately, this is my Grand Con wheel. It's my bossing wheel, so no. I don't have a hunting wheel active right now. But for Ethereal Barrage, I just go T1 Gift and T1 Carpet. For Divine Barrage, I just go T2 Divine Barrage. Zao access on 107 EK. Yep. But the 20 more damage justifies the loss of the AA crit rate. Oh yeah. Look, it's look. I haven't pulled these numbers and these perks out of my ass, okay? They have been calculated using best known formulas in the game. Okay? So I know that your feelings, you know, you might look at them and think it's not very good or whatever. I didn't pull the numbers out my ass, okay? Percentage combat to skills is predominantly the best perk for all vocations. You will never be upset if you go with that one. There are some edge cases, like I said, like the Alpha Strike or the auto attack damage on the Paladin or Death Echo crit chance, maybe, that, you know, can be competitive. But generally speaking, you go for the percentage of highest combat skill for as extra damage for spells, and is going to be the best in probably 95% plus of the cases. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. Feel free to go run your own calculations and show me the perk that is better. I would love to know, but I don't think you'll be able to do that. Oh, we finished the columns. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'll call it. I could go for more. I could do assassins, witches, slimes, but there's nothing too bad here. I could go for full 18. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Not feeling it so much this week. Also, I've got quite a few of the points now. I've got 16 out of 50. It's really starting to get a little bit more expensive to get the extra points. So I'm kind of getting a little bit of the mindset that maybe I'll just be doing like 12. Although another consideration is I want to do some soul seals. I want to do some soul pits soon. So maybe I do need the extra points. What time is it? 17:43. I'll do it another time. Maybe I'll do it on the weekend or something. What is the most egregious thing you've pulled out your ass? I don't know. I don't have that ready. Tom. I'll keep it in mind next time I pull something out. So I'll have an answer for you next time, maybe. How to get the second teleport access to Zao? Do you mean the carpet teleport so that you land on the carpet? Where's the carpet? You land on the carpet here, and you want to use this teleport here on the right, this shortcut here. Is that what you're asking? If that's what you're asking, then you need to give in tomes of knowledge. 7 of them, I believe. 7 tomes of knowledge you need to hand in to the NPC. Oh, let's check if we can shipwreck. I want to shipwreck on Arctic Fawn Island so that I can get the points of interest. I still haven't been able to shipwreck there since the update. Oh, Rakshas. That's not what I want. I guess we can kill him, though. I'm pretty sure I've got him, though. Yeah, I've got him. Let's kill him again. Maybe he'll drop something good. 109 gold coins. Unlucky. Why do you choose beginner weekly task instead of adept? Because they're much faster. I don't care for the experience. I care much more about the soul seals and the multiplier rather than the experience from the adept tasks, and they take much longer. And I also have a lot of monsters that are really crappy, like griffins and honey elementals and whatnot. Where I can find those formulas to calculate, you can use the website called tibiatools.io. Is the best website right now. Although, I guess we can do a quick spoiler. Here's a damage calculator on Tibia Tools that you want to use. Although, let me see if my local version of Tibia Pal is running. I think it is. I guess I can spoil something that I'm working on. I'm working on with a viewer. Let's have a look. This is my local version of Tibia Pal. We are working on, where is it? Not weapon proficiency planner, hunting places, perk refinement guide. Where is it? Oh shit, I don't have the right branch checked out. One sec. Let me check the right Git branch out. And then I'll show you the damage calculator we're working on for Tibia Pal. Proficiency XP. Oh shit, yeah, and I had Sanguine Bow on. Ah, nice. 15k extra proficiency. Lovely. I didn't even think about it. Good thing I had the Sanguine Bow equipped. Indeed. Let me check out the branch, the current branch where we're working on these changes. Okay, now let me refresh. There we go. We're working on a damage calculator. This is not available on live version of Tibia Pal yet. But yeah, we are working on a build calculator. This is basically tibiatools.io. So if you've been using tibiatools.io, it's using the same formulas. We connect into Tibia Tools via an API, but we are just preparing a different front end where you can like fill out your Wheel of Destiny directly in the website. So you can choose your Wheel of Destiny that you can assign to a build. You can directly assign your weapon proficiency. So you can choose your weapon, assign your weapon proficiency. You'll be able to have that in here. You'll be able to put in all the other stuff that you need for a calculator. You'll be able to put in your rotation, the targets, their weaknesses, all the other stuff. Then you'll be able to do the same for build B. So you could import build A. So now you have identical stuff, build A, build B, and you can change like one thing to compare proficiency. So for example, we have the same proficiency in both those. And let's say we change, I don't know, let's say we change one axe fighting to 6% critical extra damage in this build. And then we run the results. And there we go. The build A, the +1 this, the +1 axe in this particular random totally scuffed example is apparently 0.6% more damage than the 6% critical damage, right? Obviously, once you put in everything, that all the details that you need for each vocation, as well as the rotation and stuff, then the values will change. But this is how it's gonna work, right? You're gonna have the average damage difference for each spell, rune, and then the overall DPS, etc., etc. Anyways, that's what about equipment and forge? I don't believe there is forge support. There is just, you just choose your weapon. That's a good point, Hiwek. I don't know if Tibia Tools supports it because we are just basically reworking the front end to the API and the formulas. I don't know if Tom supports it, the developer of Tibia Tools. I'll have to check with him. Hey, Porvs, this is just a tool that we're working on Tibia Pal. It's not yet published. It's probably going to be another week or so. It's basically Tibia Tools. I'm using the Tibia Tools API to run the calculations and the formulas, but we are, redesigning the front end. We're allowing you to, update your Wheel of Destiny right here, the weapon proficiency as well. Whatever weapon you have, right, you'll be able to check that, assign the weapon, and then do the same for the second build, and then run the results live. Get an answer, but it's still using the same. Still using the same Tibia Tools API though. I didn't really think about it, Hiwek, about the forge. It's a good point though. I'll consider it. Anyways, it's probably another week or so till this will be available on Tibia Pal. There you go. That's a little spoiler though for anybody who's interested in this kind of stuff. And then you'll be able to test the proficiencies for yourselves and figure out why the percentage of combat for spells is, in fact, better. In fact, actually, you know what? 1 second. Let me just check because I didn't do a bulk of this development. There is a additional API perks. I wonder if this is the sort of thing. This is the sort of thing where you could put in the forge stuff, right? This is you can't see it because it doesn't. The drop down doesn't pop up on stream. I've got a drop down right here. No, it doesn't support like momentum or anything. I'll think about it. The calc supports onslaught. Yeah. I'll have to check. Momentum, onslaught, avatar. Well, momentum would be very complex to implement in the rotation, right? Because you put your rotation in here, right? And you'd have to put it in the order, and the tool would have to like calculate that you skip a certain spell in favor of another one. I think momentum is... I don't know that momentum is ever going to be accounted for in here. I don't know. Is the API public? I think so. Like I say, it's on Tibia tools. I didn't integrate with the API. Like the bulk of the logic code for this tool was done by someone else. I'm more on the like front end usability product side of things, making it as usable as possible for the users. But the code, the actual API integration, I didn't do that part. Anyway, that's a little sneak peek. We'll obviously have a video about that and more information about that when it's publicly available. For now, let me send you over to someone else on Twitch. I do have to finish now. Samu streaming. Let's send you over to Samu. I really like Samu. He is a more knowledgeable paladin than me, for sure. If you are a paladin enjoyer and you have any questions about theory crafting a paladin, builds, best hunting grounds, he knows more than me by a long shot. He is a big formula nerd as well, knows everything there is to know. So I'll send you over to him. If you have any paladin questions, make sure to ask him. And yeah, I'm just going to finish. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think I'll be back. I'll be on early. I think I should be on after server save tomorrow. That's the plan anyway. I'll try to be there. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll send you over to Samu. Have a good time and hopefully see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. And enjoy the event. The 7 days of rewards should be fun. All right. Bye-bye.